Alright, what's going on, guys? Back with another Tennis World Tour career video. I think it's only the sixth one I've done. I haven't done one for, I don't know, might even be a month or more since I've done a career video on Tennis World Tour. We're still waiting on more information as to what's going on with the game. They did finally post a actual status on their Facebook page the other day. But much like the comment they left on a previously pinned post, it didn't really shed any light on what's going on or when anyone can expect anything. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot by giving that patch schedule a while ago, saying what's coming and this, that and the other. And yeah, I mean, because obviously Xbox One, PC/Steam and Switch still haven't seen the update that the PS4 got, so not that they're really missing out on anything, in all honesty. But anyway, alrighty, so here we go. Quarterfinal against whoever this guy is. Now, it's been a while since I played the career, so I'm not 100% sure how this will go, but anyway. Shouldn't be too hard, given the fact that it's, you know, obviously the career is on an easy level until you reach a certain stage. Of course it is. No, I don't need a replay of that. Why would I need a replay of when the ball goes out? I've noticed when you turn the cutscenes off, replays happen a lot less. And then obviously you don't get to choose what replays you actually want to see if the replay doesn't actually show up. So I've just decided to leave it on because I generally use the replay function to get all my thumbnails, obviously. So when I have the cutscenes off, there's a lot less opportunities to to grab that thumbnail. Wow, my first point was from a double fault. Fantastic. See, the thing I like about the thing I do like about this game is the fact that it doesn't get boring very quickly in terms of playing matches in the career, as where with AO International Tennis it feels like a chore, and it feels like an absolute grind to get through games, or get through matches rather. And there's just absolutely no variety from the AI. Like, obviously, the gameplay in this is missing a fair bit in terms of the AI seemingly not being able to lob or other various things. Like, there's plenty to do with the gameplay side of things with this game, but I think with A International Tennis, they just lack that variety with the AI, amongst other things. Like, both games are absolutely poor in the overall context of it all. Like, both are pretty disappointing games for 2018. We should have a better standard. There's no real excuse. Like, big or small developer, it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, I should have that here, so long as I don't hit it out. Good-o. This is the other thing, like, winners, like, some of the animations are a lot better in this as well. Like, a lot of the forehand animations actually look like somewhat realistic. There is some weird things that happen animation-wise in this game, but for the most part, most of the animations are at a decent level. Just some, there's plenty to be tweaked. There's no doubt about that. The delayed out there by the linesman. I wish you could change your serve animation even after you've created your career, because at the moment my serve preparation animation is way too long and I can't skip through it. It's almost like a Novak Djokovic situation where he's going to bounce it 17 or 18 times before he actually serves it. Obviously it's not that many, but it's probably close to 10, if not a bit more. Oh, fuck me. That's pretty sad to screw that up. Open court and just straight into the net. See, I think one of the key things was in the update that the PS4 got was the AI making unforced errors. Like, that was absolutely needed. So that is one thing that obviously the other platforms are missing out on, because it's very rare when the AI does make a mistake in previous updates. There we go, didn't miss that one. Probably should have watched that replay, because that probably would have been a little bit better of a thumbnail. I'm sure there'll be another opportunity that comes along. That's out. I'd like to go up too low here, but now down a break point. That looked weird. So previously they weren't getting to, or they were giving up on a lot of drop shots. Now it sort of feels like they're pretty much getting to every single one. Much like, AO International Tennis had this same problem, and they've reverted back to the stage where pretty much every drop shot is reached from anywhere on the court. Oh well, I've just been proven wrong there. It is a bit ridiculous when someone is fairly deep beyond the baseline and then outside of the sidelines of the court, and quite often, they'll still manage to miraculously reach a drop shot. So, it's just these little things that change the realism quite a lot. There's one of those unforced errors. I think that might only be his first, even though it counts double faults as unforced errors, which I don't think is right. That's out. That's poor. I can take out the set if I can take out this game. I do still feel like some points are fairly scripted for the way, particularly when you make unforced errors in this game. Like, sometimes it feels like the game is just saying, oh, this one's going to go in, this one's going to go out, and so on and so forth. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it matters how you time the ball or how you aim. But, yeah, so I got 2 set points. Oh, that's annoying. I am curious to see what will happen if and when this next update does come along with this game. Just no, don't know why he just gave up on that. Obviously, a lot of people will be, I know a fair amount of people got refunds or just completely deleted the game off their systems and whatnot, and are refusing to touch it. For the ones who couldn't get a refund. But I don't know, it's really hard to say if they're going to be able to bring those people back who were able to get refunds or simply just got rid of the game or deleted it and things like that. I think it's going to take a lot to get a lot of people back on side. I'm just hoping eventually, all systems will get on parity, and the game will become a lot better and a lot more, a lot more enjoyable for the people who have really had a hard time, waiting on what they thought was going to be the successor to Top Spin 4, even though none of the people on this game worked on that game. But we've had that discussion before, so depends how you want to look at it. Fuck off. Breakpoint again. Oh, I nearly got out of position with that one. Fuck! Not what I wanted. One love. Gonna have to win the next 3 games now. I don't know, that looked like it hit the line based off where that shadow went. Don't miss it, don't miss it. Good eye. Might use this one as a thumbnail. That one right there. Except that recording looking icon pops up in the top right hand corner annoyingly. So I've got a bit over a month to go until I get my faster internet speeds, and I'll be able to do a fair bit more in terms of what I upload. I mean, that's why I don't upload much more than like my sort of simulations. Like, if depending on what the upload speed is, I'll probably be able to upload longer simulations, but I'll be able to do a lot more of what I want to do as well, like with these career videos and whatnot, other sports related games. What else? I've discovered that with racing games, it's like, apart from probably F1 2018, it's probably going to be better with racing sims if I've actually got a wheel and pedal set up. Because that just swung suddenly. Like I gave Project Cars 2 a go, and it just feels awful on a controller. I don't know how many people have bought that game for a controller, but it is not designed for a controller at all. It was shit. It was shit on a controller. Like, I'm sure there's probably settings that you could change to make it better for a controller, but yeah, I don't know. That must have been just in. Or same with that. Open court, thank ya. So what are we, 12 minutes in? Not far off a win, providing I can win the next 2 games. That doesn't help. Come on, stop with your shitty bloody serve preparation. I did post on Twitter yesterday about, like, not long to go until I get my faster internet, when I can do some of these live streams again that I used to do. Oh my god. So I'll probably bring back the Bob Johnson career once that happens, and I'll probably do that female career as well on that. I'll probably just keep that for live streams, basically. Gotcha. Alright, 2 more points and I'll take 2-1 lead, and then hopefully break him to take the match. No, he's not getting to that one. Yeah, crowd has little in and out moments where it's just sort of cuts out a bit. Yeah, looking at my recording software, the sound isn't working that well. Ah. Yeah, the sound is barely working. Oh well. Don't double fault to give me the win. Come on, man. And of course it wouldn't let me get to that. Yeah, it's really annoying that, I don't know, the audio is not really working properly. What I might have to do is I might have to play it through the TV and then just mute it and just deal with what the fuck, man. And deal with not actually being able to hear what's going on. In all honesty, I'm not a big fan of the audio with this game or AO International Tennis anyway, so in all honesty it's not like I'm going to be missing that much. I'll just have to adjust the sound settings so it doesn't overpower me on the microphone. And there it is. Don't like it how he doesn't even say, the umpire doesn't even say game, set and match. So 80% first serve, 2 aces, although I mean the ace system is flawed anyway. 1 double fault to 3, 23 winners to 2, 13 unforced errors to 4, although 3 of his were double faults. So I'm not sure if we might go up another level maybe. Yep, up 1 archetype level, another agent unlocked, another skill card. So I'll use that skill card before I... See, I've noticed defense is like the best option thing, but I try and keep it somewhat balanced. But I'll generally always have defense higher than attack and serve and volley, because defense usually gives you the better overall stats, I've noticed. So I've unlocked a skill. Yep, might as well use that one. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you in the next